this young man. I don't know who I want to play with. Let me see. Who you playing with, dog? Oh, you gonna play with the Cardinals? Alright. Cardinals versus who I want to play. Bill. Oh man, do this. This okay. Yeah. It's just a sweet team.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's see how we're going to start this out. Excuse me.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And his first pass is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run here with Singletary. Singletary, a first down and more. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation, we were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
What is going on?
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Zach Moss, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Bass.
Let's get it.
And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Daniels on the return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Y'all chill.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And right away,
there we go.
Lost the football.
Oh, come on.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talk about this training camp.
We know what you want to do.
Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
We know.
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Murray a give to Edmonds on the option. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Here's Murray from midfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Murray a give. This is Connor. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. They'll try and run for it with Connor. Powers through him. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Murray. Flush to his right.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Connor. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
They'll run on first down. It's Connor, and they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Here's Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal.
See?
He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive.
Oh, man.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. On play action, Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Give me that, boy.
Sanders got it. For a Bills touchdown. So there's the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
That's what you caught. Let me say that. I got to say that. Oh, my God.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
That was so crazy.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Goodness.
Daniels on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Man, that was such a beautiful catch. Oh, my God. I'm really blown away by what I just seen, what I just witnessed. Right, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw again on second down. Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I got something for it. I promise I do. I got something for it.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
What are you now?
Throwing now is Murray. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
I don't know what that is. Nah, I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, if you don't be paying attention, yeah, he will.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Oh, shit, he ain't finna beat me.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
I really want it in your face.
Single receiver. Hey,
yours.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
No. Let me fix this. He gonna try. He think he finna get a bomb on me.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You know that's the wrong defense.
Watch the slant. Slam.
Yeah. Come on.
From the gun, Murray.
What I want. Oh,
This is
bruh.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
He sure got me. No, I supposed to peep that. He didn't jump.
Is winding down, and the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds
I don't know what
of the
Tre'Davious
first
White was
half.
doing. He's right there. That probably going back to the
finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And he's
got
got it.
too.
So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Man, I just watched that. He done caught that ball. Now the first one probably been a pick, and he just didn't jump.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Very sweet.
He's going to go deep for Beasley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
That was a goddamn dot.
The kick by Bass is good.
I told you I was going to get
three more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
Man,
so a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Going deep for Hopkins.
Nice.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And from the 25, they move this to the 29, a gain of 4. Mario Addison in on the stop.
Well, he's going to play you.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
I got my old defense on Lamar.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm about to.
How about some applause for the defense there? They
funny.
forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
You better get it.
Hey, Ace.
Nah, you okay.
Switch. Check 43. Watch twist.
I feel like driving down there, hit you in your jaw, then come back up here and go see.
They're going for it. It's Murray.
Always tripped on me. How my dudes went down.
There he goes, right side.
All right, you better quit playing. I don't know. And then play that position. Everybody came down.
3 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing
Everybody
the
came
lead.
down.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play he wasn't just thinking 1st down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
Yeah, all right.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he returns this to the 22.
It's all good. What?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Damn fun.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Eluding the pressure right. 1st down and more for Allen. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Singletary trying the left side. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
There's some crawfish in it.
Allen now looks to throw.
What I was eating earlier. I did.
Just keeping the play up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
That what you call getting sticky with.
Josh Allen taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
Oh, my God.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Davis from the top rope. I like it. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Man,
Daniels on the return.
On ground.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
I don't know. Right on the phone. No, she was on the phone talking to somebody. Yeah, she be on there. She like TikTok. We laughing at them folk. She just showed me something about that dude shooting that darn sawed off. Shot him in the face. Oh, yeah, we watch it and be laughing. Shoot, yeah. Man, what are you doing, Mario? You praying? Oh, my goodness, man, they do. Oh, man, that video. Oh, yeah. Now I'm trying to let him get whatever you're trying to do. I'm trying to see what's up. And make sure he's straight. Oh, there you go. He coming. Get on the darn mic. Say something.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense. And
Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jerry Hughes picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's a funny hit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Check 6 guard. Jim, 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 Jim.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And
I know
Oliver
you ain't finna
with
go
a
for
big-time
it.
sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
You go for
Here's
40,
Andy Lee
29.
now.
Oh,
As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
I know he's going to try to run out the pocket. And you know my stuff done changed. You know I used to just run.
To return is McKenzie.
No, I didn't. I didn't do the Mike
nice
Blitz. I promise I did. I did the same. I did the same defense. I just, you know, I audible and blitzed out my linebacker.
1st and 10.
I just switched it up. Yeah, man. Shoot, let's get the game over so I can blow out Eli. That's what I can do.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Moss. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh, good.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Yeah. I tried to throw it to
my... picks it. And they have
I thought my running back was going to go forward
shop at the 33-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
They talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
They'll be one here by they won't be here by Alabama.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hear that.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Murray now.
Ooh.
That's going to be caught by Kirk.
Good.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Yeah,
Murray hooking up with Kirk
on the outside.
Arizona 1st
he waited
down.
on him. Wait. If he didn't wait, they would have messed him up.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Smith trying to run for it. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
2-minute warning. We're going to have one of them.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game.
All right.
Second down and goal. Murray.
Good touchdown.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore there to make the grab. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Right.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Allen. Open man is Jacob Hollister.
He's showing out.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Allen.
Oh, that beat. He won.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did. But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, here's Smith again.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Murray to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah. He might get it.
Now Murray.
Oh, he got it, though.
He hits more. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
Now, all through this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the 4th quarter. The time you'd think they'd be running the football, they're still tossing it around and having great success. And it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still can't pin that play. Yeah, yeah.
On second down, here's Smith again.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost fell schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.